In this video, I'm going to be packing this carry-on case for my almost 3-year-old son and myself. My son is still in nappies, so I'm going to have to find some place in this carry-on for his clothes, my clothes, and his nappies. So this is the inside, all empty. You can see it's got one zippered section and one plain section that seems to have a strap. And also this long zippered pouch on the side that doesn't really carry that much. Now we're going for a holiday to Singapore for 3 days, then Tokyo for 3 weeks, and then back to Singapore for heading back home into Perth. The first thing I've put in is nappies. That gives me a bit of space to pack some stuff on the way back home if I want. So now on to my son's outfits that I'm packing. Because we're going to both Singapore and Tokyo, and Tokyo I think in November is mainly autumn weather, quite a bit of rain, could be a bit cold. I've packed a few things that could layer. I've got swimmers for Singapore because I'll definitely go swimming there. I've got these longer but light pants, and in each option I've got longer sleeve tops with singlets, and you can always put on a couple of singlets if you need to. And I've kept them mainly in the same colour scheme too, so this really nice teal colour. It looks really cute on my son. And then my packing, the outfit he's going to wear on the plane, I'll just show in a moment. So this is his outfit for the plane: a t-shirt, which is quite thin, which will be great for Singapore when it's a bit hot. A denim shirt, which is a bit warmer for if he gets cold on the plane, and some stretchy denim pants. And both of those denim options are good to intermingle with any of the other things that he has in his baggage. So I'm going to use this packing cube. I got it from Kathmandu. It's like Pack and Go, a small size one, but it's like more thin rectangular shaped one rather than a square one. And I'm going to see how that packs in a moment. I'll probably end up laying outfits on top of each other, so pants, singlet and a shirt, and then I'll roll it up, and however it'll fit, all that will easily fit into this little one here. So let's see how that works. Okay, so I've put my son's packing cube into the luggage, and now I'm going to put in a packing cube of the same size that's got my bathers and all my underwear, except my bra, which is going to have to go in a moment. And then I'm going to put in, I've got 4 pairs of socks for my son, 4 pairs of socks, and then, whoop, that's not his, that's mine. And then I've got 3 pairs of white socks to go with one of my pairs of shoes, and 3 pairs of black socks that will go in. They all shove in there. And I'm going to also put in a bra, and it fits in there, and I'll just in a moment zip that up, and that's all that side put together. Now on this side, in this little pocket here, I've put in each of our sets of toothbrushes. I've got one of these wash bags. It's useful for me for putting in some dirty clothes if I need to put them in. So I know which ones are dirty, which ones aren't. And I've also got, at the moment, I've only got one Panadol, which paracetamol, but I'll probably need another 1 or 2 because I get really bad headaches at times. And I got this soy melt from Abby and Joseph, and that was like a free gift, and it smells divine, and it just for anything that's in there, it's going to just permeate through that. And so when you open up your suitcase, it smells awesome. So I just stuck that in there. Sometimes if I don't have that soy melt, I might put in, say, a really nice smelling soap. So I had this one planned and organised, but then that soy melt just smells even more beautiful. I like having really nice soaps for long holidays, so that one might still just get shoved into here somewhere. Alright, so now I'm going to have a look and see what outfits I'm going to take for my trip for me. Okay, so now I've got a few outfits out. I've actually got two of these tunics, and these tunics come from City Chic, and they're really good because for me, I'm quite short, like 5'2.5" or something like that, and so these tunics on me are pretty much like dresses, but I could still wear tights underneath. So if I'm feeling a bit cold, I could wear a tunic, I could have a singlet underneath, and pants. Alright, so now I've also got 1, 2, 3 tights. Like, I think this one's like this one here is a looser fitting yoga pant. The other two are like come to like skiddy on the lower half of my leg. And then I've got that's one cardigan there, one black cardigan. I've got a grey cardigan. I'm going to wear a grey cardigan. There's my other tunic that I'm going to be taking, and I've got 1, 2 t-shirts. I did have a couple more t-shirts in my packing, but I've put them on again and I'm not really happy with how they look. And then I've also got, you can see there, I've got some bed socks, and they'll be great for in Japan when I don't really like wearing shoes anyway, but if it's cold, I can put those on my feet. Right, now I'm going to put most of my t-shirts and my pants will probably kind of squish into there, and then I've got, which is it says extra small, but it's actually large, a little bit larger than the small ones that I had before. And then I've got a couple of larger ones there, but I think I'll only end up using one of those. So on my bed at the moment, I've got 1, 2 t-shirts, I've got 2 tunics, I've got 3 pants, yoga pants, and I've got 2 cardigans, and I reckon it'll fit. 2 cardigans will fit into the extra small one, and everything else will go into one of those larger ones. Alright, so let's see how we go. Okay, so that's all packed. In the small one here, I had the 2 cardigans, my bed socks, and I actually managed to fit in one of the pants. And this one is all the other items that I showed you before. Now I've got, you can see I've still got space there. So what I'm putting into that space here is another extra small bag that I'm going to put lots of electronic cord stuff in. So this one I'm borrowing from my sister. It's 4 USBs. It's got a few plugs there. I just wanted to keep it all together, and to be honest, I don't need to fill that to the brim. In Singapore, they're really good. They usually have outlets for all the different cords, but in Japan they use the USA cords, like power points, so, and our Australian ones don't fit in it, so we definitely need to use it. So here I go, that's one whole set. I've got 2 more USA ones here. This one has a USB outlet. We seem to have a lot of we've got iPads, nightlight. I've got this nightlight for Teo that's got a USB outlet. might be useful. I'm not really sure yet, but if we're going to have to plug a few things into one, that's a power cube, and that instead of having one of those boards, this one seems a bit more compact, and it's also got the USB ones there as well. Now I've also got my 3DS charger, which I can't go on a holiday without. I think it's 3DS XL. And I've also got a lightning cable. Yes, Tio. And then I've also got these suction cup hanger things, which I just find useful in being able to hang things, I don't know, from mirrors or from, yeah, it's usually from mirrors that they come from, but maybe it might be on a window or something, but that can be useful. Yes, Tio, it's okay. Alright, and so I'm going to pack those in and put that in, and I probably have space there for my extra set of shoes. I've put it in, and now you can see I've got one of my shoes in. I'll put it in a dust bag in a moment, but there's the other side. Put that in, and that's packed. I've got this extra pack and go thing. I don't know whether I'll need it. I might need it to put things in for where the nappies used to be. So I'm just going to try closing it up now. And I'd need 2 hands for the zipper, but that should easily close, to be honest. Okay, so there you go, it's all closed up now, and down here I've got my plain outfit, which is a red cardigan, my sort of 3/4 length top, and then like my absolute favourite skirt, which is tulle kind of, and I like in Japan, if it gets a bit cold, I can always wear tights underneath that, and that's it. So I'm really excited about going on the trip now, and I hope that people might find this video useful.